it's Chris here from Parkway Technology Solutions, parkwaytech.com. I've gotten this question a lot recently, so I just wanted to address it very briefly in video form, which is how often am I supposed to replace our computers in our office? You've probably heard varying things on this. Some people will say 4 to 5 years, some people 5 to 6, some people just when they die. And the initial answer is it varies. So if you've got a computer that's lightly used, well, chances are there's no need to go replacing that on a regular schedule if it's not mission critical. So if it's lightly used but mission critical, it needs to stay running, you still want to add it to the schedule. If it's just one of those that, yeah, if it went down for a week or so, we could live, then by all means, wait till it dies. But otherwise, for your most common computers, for most of your workers, you want to get these on a schedule. And the reason is you don't want to wait until the computer just stops working. That sounds fine. Oh, well, no problem. But for your business, you're not going to go, or at least you shouldn't be going to buy a computer at Staples, Office Depot, Best Buy, something like that. You're going to need a computer with a version of Windows Professional, in this case Windows 10, maybe Windows 7 Professional, and you can't just pick those up at the stores. So it's got to be ordered. It's going to be a few days at least to get it delivered. Also, you've got important data on there. So even if you have a backup, what's the point in having to take the time to restore from a backup? If it's an off-site backup and you've got a lot of data, that's going to take days to get restored to come back over your internet connection. Plus, you don't know when it's going to go down. You don't know when it's going to fail. So you want to go ahead and get to a regular schedule. Now, my rule of thumb is about 6 years max for any computer before it's replaced. And that's for a computer that is typically not heavy use. If you've got a heavy use computer, a very important computer, a computer that maybe you do heavy work on, say CAD, image editing, something like that, you have 18 Excel windows open at a time, then you're going to want to go ahead and replace that closer in the 4 to 5 year range. Now, if you haven't been doing this, it's going to feel almost like you're throwing money away potentially, because you're going to say, well, look, I could have gotten another year out of it, or maybe 2 years. And yeah, you could. But computers do slow down over time. New software comes out that is expecting newer systems, and when it finds you having an older system, there's some problems. Plus, you don't want to find out the hard way that you think, oh, I got 6 more months to get out of this, right? It'll be fine. And then it ends up dying on you the day or 2 days before you got a major project due or a major report presentation, that sort of thing. You'd be surprised how much we still think that we can get work done without computers. And then, for example, our techs will go in someplace and say, well, your computer will be down for a couple hours while we work on it. Oh, no, I can't get any work done. We literally live and die with computers now. You know that if you run a business. You can't be without it for even a little bit. So go ahead and replace them on a regular schedule when you can plan for it and say, okay, so this day, this week when I'm going to be out of town, it'd be great to do it. Or this day, this week when I've got a light workload or I've got a 2-hour meeting, I'm going to have the computer guys come in. I can get it replaced. Everything's going to be up and running. All my data is still going to be there and accessible. There's not going to be any sort of problem. Because if you wait till there's a problem, it takes twice as long. You got to wait for a computer to be ordered, even if you went to Office Depot or Staples. And let's say that's even a viable option for your business, which, hint, it isn't. Then you've still got to wait for all the programs to be reinstalled. Hopefully your data can still be accessed and you can get all that. Where when you plan for it, you know it's coming, you can do it on your schedule when it does suit you. And really, that's a cost savings to your business because you're not taking a productivity hit for some unexpected downtime or, God forbid, losing some sort of data because you thought you could carry on another 3 months with a computer that should have been put out to pasture long ago. So just to recap, if you've got a computer that's lightly used, not at all mission critical, those are the ones I say if you're on a budget, go ahead and wait until they die. That's fine. But anything else, light use computers every 5 to 6 years, heavier use needs to be every 4 to 5, and you need to just plan for it. Put it in your budget. When you buy a new computer, start planning to buy that next one. That way you'll be all set and ready. You can do it, and it's just minimal disruption to your business. Thanks so much for watching again. I'm Chris Michalek, President, Parkway Technology Solutions. You can check us out at parkwaytech.com or give us a call, 336-310-9888.